Guys, Maritime Spook here, and I've got something really cool to show you guys. Probably once in a lifetime thing that most people aren't going to see very often in the knife community, in a whole here anyway. You know, it's not impossible to get these Leuku knives if you're familiar with them, but to have them all in a hole, you know, a set of the different sizes and everything is just immaculate. So, a little side story first. I got to say thank you very much to my good friends Peter and Jeanette, if you're watching. Was supplying the knives to do for this video, and I took some pictures and whatnot, and for actually getting one of these knives from them. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see that I have some pictures there the week or the week before of a Leuku knife that I got, and that's where I got it. Now, a little backstory, also for the owners of the knives, and for anyone wondering, the Samii people, these knives first off come from Finland, and they actually came from Finland because the owner's grandmother got them for him in Finland. A couple of them are engraved with his name, and we'll get into the engravings on them are just absolutely beautiful. They're made by J.Marttiini. Now, if you're familiar with any of the Scandinavian knives, J.Marttiini is, you know, one of those knife companies. They have $10 knives and they have $2,000 knives. So they're in the realm of a lot of stuff. And honestly, I do not remember. I believe that the company might have changed hands. I'm not sure how all that works exactly. But anyway, guys, what I wanted to show you is, and a quick backstory too, the Sami people are reindeer herders, and they still herd reindeer in Scandinavia, so Finland, Norway, Sweden. They still do actually do that, so that's really cool. They've been doing it for 1,000 years or so, and these are the knives that they use, and they're called, in some cases, they're called a Leuku, and they have different names. And they're made with some of the materials that they would all be able to find in the Arctic. So there's Arctic shrubs, Arctic trees. I believe this one here, and the one that I was lucky enough to get, this Leuku here, this is mine from the same set. The owners of the sets where I got it, is an Arctic shrub that I looked up, and I've been trying to find the name. It was a really hard shrub, of a hardwood kind of shrub that they had over there, and it was in the Arctic, and they used to chop them down and, you know, make the shape of the handle, and that very distinctive sort of Leuku handle. But not sure on the woods, but also like a beautiful sort of, you know, patent birch maybe or something like that. And these I think are that shrub because of the lightness to them. They're like a light buoyant wood. So I believe it's that shrub. I'm not sure. I'm going to look up some more on it. At the very bottom, as you can see, guys, is the fillet knife. All beautiful, immaculate sheaths for them with the danglers. You got the dangler here. On the particular one that I have, I took the dangler piece off because I've actually been using the knife, because J.Marttiini makes very tough knives, so you can use them. These aren't just showpiece knives. You could go out and use them in the bush and not have one bit of a problem. So that's one really cool thing about them. So, keeping up with that, I actually put this rope, so now I've got a little belt that I wear with it, and I just put that on. But they've got brass butt pieces on them, and brass bolsters as well. So very cool, guys. I'm not going to do a long video because I could talk for hours on these, and my upload time is very slow. So I'm going to just kind of cut it short, but I just really wanted to share that with you and say thank you to Peter and Jeanette for being able to get the Leuku knife for myself and to be able to show these. So I just want to give a quick size comparison as well, because this is, and show you also the engraving. See, J.Marttiini, Finland, and there's the Leuku, there's the Sami man right there. There we go, focus. And he's hauling his reindeer, and it's a little scene there of the Arctic tundra. Marttiini, Finland, and this is the this one says Lapin Leuku as well, Lapin Leuku. Design wise, they're basically all the same. This one here, guys, actually is pretty much looks like brand new, and I know these are quite old because I was told by the the owner that they came back from Finland with his grandmother. But this one here is in very, very immaculate shape. Starting to get a little bit of that sort of patina-y stuff to it. And I don't even know if I'd really want to slow that down, because I mean the handle, it's not going to ruin it or anything. It's just going to make it look really cool. So another Samii scene there. But as you can see, guys, these are thick knives too. And I mean, I went out and actually I'm not going to beat up this knife, guys, because I love it, but this is mine. And I actually did take it out and batoned a little bit with it. And it holds up fine. You can use them just as well. They're not just a showpiece. So, but anyway, guys, the size of them. This is a fillet knife, very standard fillet knife. It's been used quite a bit, as you can see. Rode hard, put away wet by Peter. But anyway, guys, for size comparison, I'm just going to show you. Here's an Ontario model Rat 1 that we all know quite well. So you can see the size difference. If you put that Rat 1 towards the end of this, the big one, you know, that's the size of them. If you can put, so they're a larger knife, but the reason that the Samii use the larger knives like the Leukus is basically, you know, their version of having a tool that was a one-tool option. You know, ultralight kind of thing, backpacking kind of deal. They didn't want to they already had enough stuff they had to bring. So that was one tool that, you know, they could do their skinning with. They could do their, you know, process some firewood. They could, you know, do handicrafts and things like that with the knife. And just the shape of the Leukus allows you to do that. You can hold up at the end here for skinning. You know, you can skin it without that anyway. They're absolutely razor sharp and made very well by J.Marttiini. Not a rattle or anything, and they're older and stuff. Nice. So you think that they would be, you know, maybe loose, but not at all. But anyway, guys, I could talk for hours, but I really just want to share that with you. So these are J.Marttiini Lapin Leuku knives from Finland, right from Finland, from the Sami people. So thank you very much once again, guys, for all the views and all the and there's some other stuff going to be coming up on the channel that you're going to like. And once again, thanks very much to my friends Peter and Jeanette for you know, let me show you guys these, because these are absolutely awesome. You know, you may be able to obtain one of these at a time, but to have a whole set sitting here it's just, you know, crazy to me. So anyway, guys, Maritime Spook signing out, and keep your stick on the ice, and have a good weekend.